I'm putting out a kind of a bonus video here. It is and it isn't. It's replacing the live that was supposed to take place on Monday. And I was really upset that the live didn't fly because I wasn't going to do one on the 2nd of September for the new moon. I wasn't going to do one for the new moon at all until the week before. I came to the realization that the new moon was at 5:55 Mountain Time, which is my time zone. It was on September 2nd, which is my birthday, and I'd been seeing 5:55 almost daily for the past 2 weeks. And I thought, oh my God, what a coinky-dink kind of thing. So I really wanted to do the live. I thought it would be a lot of fun with all of you. I thought I could put out some really neat information for you, and it would just be so cool because of the timing of it all. But it didn't matter how hard I tried to put it out to get it to fly. It didn't go. I had so many things go wrong here on this end to stop me from doing it. And once I gave up the ghost, so to speak, I asked my guides why I was blocked from doing the live. And the message I got was because I was going through a huge transformation. Possibly you were all going through it, or a lot of you were going through one as well. I didn't realize I was until last night, which was the 2nd of September, which was after I tried to do the live. I fell apart. I literally fell apart. I broke down. I cried all night. I didn't know why I was crying. I didn't know what was going on with me. And I didn't remember even getting the answer that I was going through a huge transformation. But what I've come to realize since is the messages that have come through to me in regards to that are your messages too, okay? So a lot of you, if you're on the same or parallel path to mine, you know you are already because you've been watching my videos and you're in the same place. You're going through something really big right now, and this is that moment in time that I've been hearing about for a really long time, and that is once you get past this, once you learn these lessons that are part of this cycle that you're in, you'll never have to worry about money again. I've been hearing that for about 1.5 years and thinking, okay, how long is this going to take? We're finally here. Now that doesn't mean that you're going to have a lottery win tomorrow or this week or this month. I'm not sure how it's going to play out, but my understanding is that it's not going to be in a huge lump sum. It's just going to be kind of a sudden start to the flow. And if you're on a parallel path to me, there has been little to no flow up to this point. So anything coming in is going to be very gratefully accepted. And I think what's going to happen is it's going to be entering your world in more of a gentle way. So not a lump sum money. Some of you, it may be a lump sum money. You may get several lump sums. I feel like I am definitely going to get a lump sum at some point because of a message that I received a while back that said something about, I can't remember it fully, but it was something about the finances in my world. And the word that was used was umpteen whatever. And my mom is my biggest guide right now. And my mom used to say that term. She used to use that all the time. In fact, she used to say umpteen dozen. So what it means is a large, very large sum and a very undisclosed sum. So I don't know how much it's going to be. I don't know when it's going to be. But I also don't know for sure if it's a lump sum, to be honest. I'm just now getting a message it might be a large sum, but it's over a period of time. I believe that's how it's going to be. Now, for some of you, it could be that it's, a large amount comes in once. But so far, I've been getting a message that it's going to be a lot of money, but it's not going to be all at once. So take that how it resonates for you. So I got the answer that it was blocked, the live was blocked, because I wasn't in any kind of place to do a live with all of you, to even be open to any messages, any channeling, because of what was going on with me. And after last night, I woke up this morning and I've been through so many different emotions between about 8 o'clock last night and about noon today, where I was sad, I was depressed, I was angry, I was really angry, I was confused, I was uncertain, I was determined to live the 3D life, I was done with spirituality. It was unbelievable. And I haven't gone through anything like that in years, if ever. It was brutal. And so this morning I did some more channeling with my mom. And the messages that I got today were, yes, it was all about a big transformation. My body wasn't able to keep up with how quickly this transformation, it was a very, very big transformation that happened over an extremely short period of time. So there was a lot of speed, a lot of growth taking place. But this is going to help us cross the finish line. This is what needed to happen so we could cross that finish line, whatever that means to you. Okay? Something that you have been trying to manifest for a really long time. You're going to get good news on that. You're going to see something really good very shortly. This large transformation is a big, and I mean huge, cycle coming to a close so that a new cycle can begin. The cycle that's coming to a close, some of you might not resonate with this. Some of you, I think a lot of you are going to, if you're on that parallel path with me, because this is exactly where I am. The cycle that's about to close is going to happen very swiftly. It's going to be sudden and unexpected how this happens. I don't know how it's going to happen. It's, like I said, it's going to be sudden and unexpected. But what it's going to do is it's going to relieve any burdens, and it's in regards to family. So if you're feeling like you've been or are a burden to your family, especially financially, that's coming to an end. Obviously, you've got money coming. If it's more that your family has been a burden for you, that's coming to an end. Any way that resonates with you, where you are a burden or have been, or somebody else has been to you, and it's been a long time. This feels like it's been quite a long time. That's coming to an end. There's no more family burdens, whatever that means for you. For me, it's a money thing. I know I've been a burden. I've been living at my daughter's. I've lived at my sister and brother-in-law's RV. I've lived, well, I haven't lived yet, but my son has offered up his place to me, so I may be heading there next. You know, it just, all I want at this point in time is my own place. I want my own home again. I'm in my 60s. I don't want to live with my children or my family. I want my own home. So that's the burden for me. Now, when I asked what this cycle, the new cycle, so that's the old cycle, that's what's closing out, that is what we've been going through, that this sudden unexpected close is part of this transformation. And this transformation, like I said, it happened extremely fast. It was a large transformation. It happened over a small period of time, which made it so horrendous in feel. But what's coming when this completely closes out, and keep in mind, it hasn't completely closed out yet, but if you've been through something like I just talked about going through last night and this morning, and you've come out of it, and you can actually wrap your head around life again and keep moving in a positive direction, you are definitely coming out of it. and the new cycle that's about to begin. And it feels to me like about a 10-year cycle that's closing out. And so now you're about to step into what feels like another 10-year cycle, okay? What this one's going to bring is total emotional fulfillment, wish fulfillment, wishes being granted, being blessed, manifesting what it is that you've been wanting and desiring. It's also about total financial independence. Independence, period, but especially on the financial level, okay? And with that, if you're single, you could be looking at a partnership, a romantic partnership. And this too is something that you've been looking forward to and wanting or working on for a long time. Good news coming in about that. This is going to bring a lot of enlightenment, a lot of clarity. If you've been confused and feeling uncertain about your life and where you're headed, no more. This is going to clear everything up for you. I know for me, just a big part of the difficulty I had last night and this morning going through this was the confusion, the uncertainty. I didn't know what in the hell was going on. I have been able to be pretty positive and upbeat and hopeful and trusting in the universe for several months now. Several months. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, I'm thrown into a tailspin here where I can't stop crying. And I don't know what's going on. So just know that if you're in that right now, hold on. Try to find something to hold on to, because you're going to come out of it. And when you come out of it, you're going to come out of it a different person, literally a different person. This is the worst part of it, is because it's so big, your physical human body cannot keep up with it. It's like hanging on to a rope and somebody's on a motorcycle ahead of you and you're holding onto the rope and they start to go and you're jogging behind and it's kind of fun and oh yeah, keep going. And then they pick up speed a little faster, and all of a sudden they floor it. And you now trying to keep up with this motorcycle running on your feet and you just can't, and you fall to the ground and you're now dragged. But all you have to do is let go of that rope and you're no longer being dragged. Okay, so let go of the need to know what's happening. Let go of the confusion if you can. Just understand that it's growth, it's a transformation. You are not meant to understand it. You've got so much leaving your body through this transformation. All the negatives, all the traumas, all the anger that has built up inside you over the years that you didn't even know was there. It's coming out. Any pain, any sorrow, sadness, grief, depression. I'm telling you what I felt. It was every emotion under the sun that I could have felt, negative emotion, over the last 10 years that I didn't work on or that wasn't able to be released. It's coming out now. And it came out in a day. So if you haven't gone through this yet, I'm really happy to be able to share this with you, because had I known that that's what was happening to me, it would have been a lot easier for me to go through it. But I was scrambling. It was like I was spinning and I was reaching out trying to grab anything I could grab and hold on to stop from spinning. I was spiraling out. Do you know what I mean? It was brutal. I'm exhausted. I am totally exhausted after that. I just want to fall asleep right now. I don't know if I'm even going to have the energy to make supper tonight. So know that that's on its way, or if you're in it, that's what it is. Or if you've just come out of it, now you have a better understanding. And now I have a better understanding of why I couldn't do the live last night. So I know it was probably very disappointing for all of you who were there waiting for the live. It was extremely disappointing and frustrating for me when I found out I couldn't do it. I've had nothing but problems with lives, and I don't know why. But I know why last night. So Now, this is probably coming to you on Wednesday, but it's because I had to get to a place where I understood what was going on, and I had to get my messages so that I could pass it on to you. And then I had to go into town, and I'm going into town on Wednesday. So I'm going to go into town tomorrow, and I'm going to get everything uploaded, and then it will come out to you as kind of a bonus, but it's replacing the live. Again, I apologize. I hope this takes the place of it and helps with the disappointment you had that the live didn't take place. Take it easy, everybody. Just take one step at a time, one day at a time. Know that this is going to take us to such a good place. I don't have timing. I wish I did. I don't feel like it's going to be instant, but I could be wrong. I hope it is instant. I really do. Okay, that's all I've got for you, and I will see you next Tuesday.